Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Differential FPL YouTube channel. I'm your host, Shokwe, and here we meet to discuss the FPL, Fantasy Premier League. There's Shola. Hey, Shola, how's it going?
Good, good. What's going on?
Going well, going well. I can see, I think we're good with the chat. Well, actually, I think we're good with the video. Let me just send a
You're
chat.
good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool, cool, cool. All right. Yeah. So we're good there as well. And also with me today is Abi. Finally, Abi has light. My God, you don't look that black anymore in this light.
Bro, I've had light for the past three shows. What are you on about?
Yeah, but it wasn't clear. It wasn't clear. It wasn't clear.
Go
So,
away, go away, go away, go
but
away.
it's much more. It's much more clearer now. Let me just do this real quick so my mic is all right. All right. All right. Shall I send you a message so you can just do that? But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you all for joining, for listening so far. If you're listening to us right now we're going to discuss our previous game weeks. We're going to discuss um, our moves. They gave us 5 free transfers, which, to be honest, when I first heard they were giving us, I was like, ugh, why are you giving us 5 free transfers because of AFCON? You guys are making it too easy. But I've been dreaming about these 5 free transfers since like game week 10. So happy to have them finally. And then obviously as well, we'll also talk about captains for the next game week. All right. So before we jump into that, please like and subscribe and try to catch us whenever we are on. So with that being said, let's jump straight into it. Habi, we can start off with your team in the trenches.
My,
You know what? I actually Googled trenches and I nearly put like a picture of like all those World War II guys in the trenches.
Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Hold up.
What's that?
No way.
What's that? Yeah, next to Habi.
Someone here was talking about I'm still in the millions, and I'm looking at that rank and it's looking a bit spooky.
who's that? Who's that? Can't be me. Can't be me.
Actually, I think that rank is from. Sorry, I think that rank is from Sunday when I first made it. But I think you're next to Habi though. You're actually next to Habi now.
Yeah, yeah, because I know he was chirping. He was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
loud. He was chirping. And bro,
I think your ranks are probably around like 1.4, 1.4. But you're next to Habi, Sha. Like you've caught up with Habi.
Nah,
Habi has gone and
I'm 894K, bro.
oh 894. You're what are you now, Shola? I'm sure you've gone up because you have
I'm like 1.4 or like 1.3, I think. Last I checked.
oh even
There's
with
still some
the
difference. Come on, there's still some difference. Please, please, please. You are not. We don't do millions here.
Ah,
promo.
don't worry. Don't worry.
Take your time. You might be joined in the millions. So you might enter that
Never.
the way with the way because a few weeks ago you actually went above me for like a bit during a game week, but then obviously because I'm good and you're not good, you went back down. Yeah, yeah,
Nigga.
yeah. But all right. So with that being said, Abi, do you want to go through your team?
Yeah, sure. My atrocious team, bro. I legit had less than average. I had 45 points. And
Wow,
average was 49.
wow.
I,
Go through your team. Go through your team.
I'm legit looking at my team and I was shit. Only 4 players returned. Okay, I had 10 with Sanchez in goal.
That was nice.
Livramento, one of my transfers, 1 point. Calafiori,
Against Burnley,
one
by the
point.
way. Yeah, so
That
that
Yes,
Livramento one
do you
with that
get?
pin.
yeah. That was definitely
That
Bro.
one with that pin because they considered a late penalty.
very
Yes, a
late
last
as
minute
well.
penalty.
Yeah, so the points were coming in. I was happy when when they considered that penalty. I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah,
was like,
same here.
yep. I was like, yep,
See them
bust, baby.
fucking
Keep going.
haters. Then yeah, O'Reilly with 6. Funny enough, I benched O'Reilly, but thank God Munoz didn't play. If not, I'd be in tears by now.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Go on.
Yeah. Then my midfield, Gakpo with 2, Belmo 8. At least he scored Wolves, thank God.
Yeah.
Shada with 1, Ndiaye with 8. Up top, Mateta 2, Welbeck 2, Captain Haaland for rubbish.
Raps. When it comes to Shadow, why is Shadow on red? Is he injured?
5 yellow cards.
Suspended.
Is opponent against Leeds?
Yeah.
Yes.
One
Can you just
more
imagine?
set up. somewhere that you said you don't set for like how many weeks that okay, this is
Do
the week.
you get? Do you actually get? That Leeds and Wolves, bro.
Oh my god. Wait, how many games does he miss? He misses only Leeds.
Just
Sha.
one.
Just
Just one
one,
game.
yeah.
And at least he will be available for Wolves.
For
Speaking of
what's the
Shada,
what's
is
the
Dango
price?
actually available? Is Dango going to still be around for Wolves
No,
No,
most
he's
likely
going
not.
for game week.
after his
After
game?
this
No, I
game.
thought he had two more. Okay, all right, fair enough. Well, that's that. Hopefully too many people didn't buy him. So that's Habib's team. Money in the bank. You still have like 1.04 million in the bank. So you have
Now,
sorry.
at the time you made this,
So I know you. To be honest, everybody has making early transfers. So I expect that your transfers have already gone. I expect that
yep,
your transfers
you
have
are
already.
not wrong. All five gone.
Oh,
All five.
What's the law?
Wow.
I was like, yeah, Javi has definitely made all these transfers. I bet as soon as five entered, they left. Abi is the
So
kind
what
of
am
guy that when he collects salary, before the salary even touches his account, it has already gone.
I should be withdraw everything
That
real
is
quick.
mad. You spent off. I've not even spent one yet.
I know me, I've got one. But with that being said, let's go to your team, Shola. 59 points, a small a green arrow, right? Was it a decent green arrow?
Yeah. It was a nice green arrow. I moved up like 200k.
Oh, okay, that's nice. All right, go through your team then.
So Sanchez with 10.
Yeah,
Nice payoff. Nice
yeah,
return ever since I brought him in for Petrovic.
nice,
Um, Lacroix with 2. Tarkowski with 9.
nice.
Calafiori with 1, which was disappointing.
Yeah.
I think the disappointing out there about this game was that I actually thought I used my bench boost, but I didn't. But it's all
Oh,
good.
and your bench get
Njai
points.
with 8. Yeah, in Van Heck and O'Reilly got points.
Now you have 16 points on your 17. Am I not
Yeah.
reading? Yeah. Dude, 17 points on your bench is points. So if you add that to
What
what
I'm
you
saying, like I thought,
that's
I didn't
76.
know how I didn't play my bench because I actually thought I played my bench boost,
Nah,
right? Because that's why I had left O'Reilly on the bench.
yeah, I can
Because
understand now.
yeah,
Yeah,
when I saw O'Reilly finish, I was like, getting, and also like, wait, hold up,
this one did not enter out. This one
you
did
know.
not enter.
Anyway, it's all good.
All right, go on.
Njai with 8,
Yeah,
Foden with 12. This Foden has after all the heartbreak he gave me.
drama.
I
Go
think
on.
he heard my warning
And they was like,
that I was
yeah.
about
You
to
don't
sell it.
deserve those points, Shala, for
I
misleading
swear he
our
doesn't.
followers. You
Dude,
don't deserve those
If
points.
anyone,
See, I mean,
God forbid.
If Foden had gone 3 game weeks ago, if Foden had gotten like maybe just one goal or one assist in that game, Shola would have sold him.
Mhm.
Shola would have
Yes,
sold him straight
Shala
up.
said, even if he scores a hat trick, I'm selling him.
Oh, when was it? He didn't score a hat trick. He scored like 2 goals.
no, it's
Only
got
2
two
goals.
goals. He got
Shola
two
said,
goals.
nah,
Like 2 goals,
that's it,
yeah.
I'm not selling. I'm not
Shala
selling.
wasn't selling shit.
You're lucky you didn't sell because if you had sold him or more, your life right now would be in tatters. You'll be
No,
crying.
I would have flown to Manchester. That's gonna strangle him.
All right, but go on.
Then in Bremer with 8,
Yeah.
Shade with 1, well Haaland with 4. Then I had the sweet 17 points on my bench, just staring at me, thinking that was gonna be bench boosted, but it's all good.
Yeah.
At
But at
least
least you
green
know
arrow is green
you're
arrow. We
moving up.
move.
You're moving
We're
up.
moving up. I told you
You're
my
moving
bounce
up.
back is gonna be epic.
All right, fair enough. Hopefully, you guys will come and meet me at the top. But let me go through my own team. 68 points, really good game week. This was one of those game weeks where everything you planned kind of just went well. Even the what's it called? I even got jammy points off the bench, which made it even better as well. So Petrovic 7 points, dude. Once Petrovic got that 7 points, I was like, yeah, this is going to be a very good game week. Chalobah 11, Virgil van Dijk again with 2 points. I think those 2 points are only even DEFCON. Like he lost all his points. All he had was DEFCON. So at this point, Van Dijk is an issue. So O'Reilly with 6 points, Saka with 4, Foden with 12. So actually, Foden, I didn't actually have Foden until because it was a midweek game week. That's when the game week started, midweek. And I was like, am I really going to bring? I'm not going to go another game week with Semenyo and without Foden. Like Shola cannot keep chopping these points alone. Because I remember when  started when City won the league and Foden started scoring, he didn't stop for like a while. Like he just kept. He kept. That was, I think that was the season where he got like 20 goal. 20. Did
That's
he
the
have?
season in one player. That's the season in one player of the season.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
season.
that was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, and I didn't get him at the start. I got him as the season went on, but this one I was like, nah, I'm not gonna miss this. I'm gonna dive straight in and get him. So luckily for me, I got him. I sold Semenyo, I got him. Even though I'm kind of looking at Semenyo with one eye due to that Burnley fixture that is coming up, but it's all good. Gakpo red out. I'm sorry, say red out. Gakpo is red now because he got injured. 2 points again. This Gakpo is looking like I was thinking of selling him, so him getting this red just makes it even much more easier for me to sell him. Dewsbury Hall, 16 points. My God, this one was like this one was the epic, was the crowning of my game week because before the game week started, I calculated between Rice and Dewsbury Hall. And I was like, I'm not going to Arsenal players against Aston Villa because Aston Villa are a very, very troublesome team. They might fuck you up one way or the other. And I looked at it and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go Dewsbury Hall on this one. And it paid off massively. Massive 16 points. Love it. It's all good. And then obviously Haaland captain, 2 for Welbeck, 2 for Mateta. And yeah, that Mateta one is just at this point, I can't even deal with this guy again. I got him after that is what was it, 15, 16 points? Sorry,
The
after
hat trick.
against Bournemouth. I got him after his hat trick against Bournemouth, and since then he has just been scrapped. So at this point, I'm kind of open. I'm kind of open. I already sold his ass. So I sold his ass as soon as the game week was over. I bought in what's his name? I bought in Thiago because I was like, yeah,
Thiago.
yeah, I got into Thiago. I was like, yeah, straight up, you Mateta, you can actually just fade at this point in time, and and that's what I did. So that points right now, 68 points. I have 1.4 m. Well, yeah, I actually have more money in the bank right now because I sold Mateta, and my rank is just around 200k. Because Bruno went off on Monday, and I don't have Bruno. I don't have any United guy. And then Bremo went off. Obviously, that brought my rank down a little bit. But I was actually very close to like 100k. And if Bruno did not go off for Monday, I would have probably been like almost close to the top 100k because Chalobah came off the bench for Munoz. So I was getting those points on Monday as well. So thankfully, Shab, it is what it is. 68 points. We move on, and that was my game week last week. And now we can talk a little bit about what we want to do with our 5 free transfers. So first off, before I even move to our targets, the people I put in my list for targets and stuff. Abi, you said you already used your 5 free transfers. Who did you use your 5 free transfers with?
First, let me tell you the criminal I chased away from my team. Gakpo gone. Mateta
Live. Who else?
Shada
Mateta.
gone.
Yeah, Shada gone. Okay.
Calafiori gone.
Okay.
Because funny enough, these 4 names I just called, they even have flags. So they're
Oh yeah, they
all
do.
probably not knowing any of this. Like I'll just fed up. So like all of you just get out. And then
You're just like, yeah, all of you.
Ndiaye,
Yeah, go on.
like just go. And then Ndiaye was my last sale.
Okay.
Then I brought in Hincapi, Saka, Foden, Thiago, and Dewsbury Hall.
Okay. There you go. I think those are
Wait,
like transfers.
you sold Njai already?
Yeah. Already.
Like him and Mbuemo, I'm waiting to after this game week to sell them because like
Okay.
they'll still play one more game before the GW16.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they will actually. So it's not that bad. I mean, I think I think you can definitely still keep. I think Buemo, who does he face?
Bournemouth at home, yeah.
Bournemouth
So
at
I
home.
left him for that game.
Yeah. What's it called? Bournemouth are actually not that great away from home. They've been drinking goals lately. So looking at that, I would say that's actually not a bad move. The fact you went early, hopefully for you, you don't have any more injuries, or there are no more injuries this week.
Hopefully.
But with that being said, because one thing I've also noticed this week, and I'll move on to the next slide here, is that people have been going very, very early with these transfers. So guys that were like, so for example, now Sanchez is 4.9 right now. As at Sunday, Sanchez was 4.7.
Oh,
So
really?
people went really quick.
Yeah,
with
I
these
got
transfers.
Sanchez at 4.8, I think, or
Yeah,
4.7.
and now it's 4.9. So It's crazy because people are going really, really early with these transfers. So you have to watch out there, right? So right now I'm gonna go through like all the defenders, keepers, strikers, midfielders, just to look at the top targets. Right now for defenders and keepers and midfielders, I mostly went for like the popular picks. Right, they are popular picks, but at the end of the day, they're actually picks that are really, really good, and that if you don't have them, you should get them. But obviously, we can talk about other guys that are in that section as well that are just not just as good, but are good as well. So first keeper targets for me, because I think I'm gonna take out Petrovic. He survived this week, but I don't think he's gonna survive to the next week. Henderson 5.1, clean sheet 7, goals conceded this whole season 13. I forgot to put his points there. I don't know why I forgot, but I forgot to put his points there. So that Henderson Crystal Palace. I already have Munoz, though I have to sell Munoz now because he's injured. But
How long is Munoz out for?
we don't know. They said it's
Probably
surgery.
need surgery. So yeah, so that's at least
Oh, so it's
January.
gonna be out for
Yeah.
at least 6
And the
weeks.
painful thing is that people actually already went for Munoz. So you
Well,
already,
but the thing about that should be good for you because it means like it's increasing the value. So when you even sell, you should be able to get more.
fair enough, but it was already on a yellow, so it didn't actually increase at all. I don't think his price went up at all. It was already on a yellow,
Okay.
so I'm gonna sell Munoz as well. It'll give me a little bit of money. I was going for a Crystal Palace double up, but I don't know if I'm still going to go there. Right. Next on the list is Pickford 5.5, clean sheet 6, goals conceded 17, points 66. He's joined top with Raya. Right. No, I don't have Raya on this because Raya is very expensive. It's 6.1. But Pickford has a good history of doing very, very well. He was my keeper last season. He was my keeper for like a while for the season before I sold him, and I regretted it. So I have a feeling I'm going to go back to Pickford because another reason why I might go back to Pickford is because of this next person I'm going to talk about. Sanchez 4.9, clean sheet 7, goals conceded 15, points 57. I was really thinking about going to Sanchez when he was 4.7, but now he's like 4.9. He's almost 5 at this point. I'm like, if I'm going to spend 5, I might as well just go for Pickford. More clean sheets, less goals conceded. He's playing in a better defense, that's Sanchez. But Pickford, I don't know. There's just something about Pickford. If you've played this game for a while and you've had Pickford, there are these game weeks where Pickford will just randomly score like 11 points. When you need him, he'll just score like
Yeah.
11. He'll just score like
Yeah.
10. Yeah, it might go to like for like 3-4 game weeks. He won't do anything, and you'll be like, this guy is just doing rubbish. But one random game week, he'll just drop massive points. He can even just drop a pen save as well into the mix. So when I look at it that way and I compare and I look at like all my players and who I have and everything, I'm looking at Pickford. I'm like, yep, Pickford is one that I am really interested in. I haven't made a decision yet, but if the transfers work for me, I might actually go Pickford. So Shola, out of these 3 guys, which one do you like? Or you already have Sanchez. So what was your reasoning behind Sanchez? I think both of you already have Sanchez, right?
Yep.
Price for me was he was the most. He looked the most best value out of all of them, like price wise and everything.
Yeah.
Because if you
And
look at
got
all 3 of them, they're all pretty much matched.
yeah.
In fact, Sanchez even has more clean sheets than Pickford, for
Yeah, it
example.
does. It does.
So like, I
It
just
just
felt
doesn't
that
have
like I just felt like I feel like right now Sanchez is the best keeper in terms of value.
yeah.
Like
I
not even
see
just
that as well.
amongst these 3, like in the whole of FPL, because Raya is expensive.
Yo,
And now
right.
that Arsenal have issues with their defense, with Gabriel out, Saliba out, now Mosquera out, like now it's question marks to be asked there. So would I really want to go 6 million on Raya? I
Yeah.
don't think so.
All right. Fair
So
enough.
that's just my own reasoning on that.
Okay. Fair enough. Now, apart from these 3 keepers, and obviously Ryan that we already spoke about, are there any other guys that you guys are looking at that you can say, okay, if I was going to recommend to someone, I'll recommend this other keeper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thinking Leno.
Leno for Fulham, he does have nice fixtures
yeah,
coming up. I don't like that they
yeah.
collected 5 against Man City though, but they are not bad defensively.
Yeah.
They are
And
not
was
bad.
Anderson around for that game? I know Anderson missed some games, but he should be back now.
I'm not sure if he did. I'm not sure if he did. Oh wait, Anderson was out for it. I don't have him, Sha, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, maybe that's why they messed up. I mean, Bassi is going to AFCON, right? Yeah, Bassi is going to AFCON, so they might suffer happens a little bit. But yeah, I would say Ledo is not bad. What about you, Shola? I know you have Van Dijk. Did you think of Brighton's keeper? I think what's his name again? I can't remember his name. Is it Van Brugge or something?
Verbruggen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Verbruggen. I actually considered him as well. Him and Sunderland's keeper Roofs.
yeah. Sonal's keeper is also doing
Those
really
are
well.
the two other keepers I considered.
Yeah, yeah. Those are the other. I think Sunderland's keeper is a good bet as well. 4.7. You know.
Yeah.
So you guys in the chat as well. You guys watching as well. Let us know what other keepers you like so that we can discuss them as well. All right. Let me move on to defensive targets. Right. So now I have 3 defensive targets here. First one is Chalobah. I actually have one of them. First one is Chalobah, 5.2 points, 82, clean sheet 7. DEFCON is 114. And I think they played 15 games. So if you divide 114 by 15, my math is like kind of shitty, but that makes out to almost like what? I don't know, almost 9 point or 10 point something defensive contributions
Was
per game.
less than 10.
It's less than 10, just slightly, right?
Yeah.
Because 115. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure because I'm showing
You said
my
115 divided by 15, yeah?
yeah 114 because that's how many DEFCON 114
That's
divided by
7.6.
7. There you go, 7.6. So that's actually not bad. And I think for defenders, it's 10 DEFCONs per game that they have to get to actually get it. Goals and assists, 3 goals, 1 assist. I've had Chalobah all season. After maybe not all season. I think I got him the week after the second game week 2 or 3. I don't know, but he has been really good. He has gotten points, so I like him. He's one of the top scoring defenders. Again, like, as we spoke already, Chelsea actually do have a good defense. Second up here is Gueye. I didn't put Munoz because obviously Munoz is injured, and then as well, we've talked about Munoz quite a bit. We have talked about Gueye, but Gueye is actually a bit cheaper as well. 5.2 91 points. I think right now is the top scoring defender. He scored last game week. I think Shola just disappeared for a bit.
Yeah, he'll be right back.
Shola just disappeared for a bit. Clean sheet 6, DEFCON same amount, 2 goals, 4 assists. Munoz is out now, so maybe with Munoz out, it's going to be even. We'll see him be more responsible there to get more points. We don't know. And then finally, the last defender I have is Diaz. I didn't talk about O'Reilly or Munoz because those are 2 defenders that I've already spoken about. Guardiola is also very popular as well. I don't think you can go wrong with any 4 Man City defenders, but I put Diaz because he's more of the differential pick out of all of them at this point. 67 points, clean sheet 6. Obviously, his DEFCON isn't as mad as Gueye and Chalobah, but at the same time, he still gets he's still at 98, which is not that bad. Goals and assists, just 2 goals so far, but he's more of a differential pick, and you know that he's probably the one defender that Pep does not rotate at this point in time. So looking at these 3 defenders at this point, would you like the most here, Abi? I think you said you got Nkapie. I didn't put Nkapie because of how Arsenal's defense has looked recently, without Mosquera, without Saliba, without Gabriel, even against Club Brugge, they actually conceded a lot of shots. Like Club Brugge had, if I'm not mistaken, they had 7 shots on target. So that's why I kind of but then we also played Norgard in defense.
Exactly.
We also played Nog, so that might have also affected it. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to go there, but it's still a good place to go to because it's Arsenal's defense, and Arsenal do face Wolves this week, so that's actually not bad at all. So what do you think, Happy? Which other defensive targets are you looking at that maybe I didn't put here?
None really, to be honest. Or maybe a Villa defender, let's say Matikash.
Very good. I like that.
I was gonna say Matikash. Yeah,
they do face West Ham away as well, so that's not actually a bad one. I saw him as well. Villa can be very inconsistent when you expect them to get goals. get points, like clean sheets. They don't do it, but I do like that. I do like that. I like Matty Cash there for those points. What about you, Shola? Who else are you looking at?
Well, the other person I was looking at, I have him already, is Van Hecker for Brighton. I
All
think he
right,
has only blanked once in like 6 games or something.
it's not bad. That's
And
not bad. I mean,
Whoa.
his consistency has been crazy. Because even the last game, he got an assist.
oh, he
Yeah,
did.
he even got a
Yeah,
brace some days ago.
yeah,
Oh,
he
he
got
did. Yeah.
embraced. Yeah, like
Some
he's been
games
getting
ago.
points like quietly.
No. Okay.
So
I mean,
like that's why I went for him because he's a nice differential and somehow he's been getting points.
yeah. Another person that I saw the other day that has been getting points is De Kuiper. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah, yeah, and he's playing
Yeah.
in midfield sometimes now.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this is sexy. But Brighton concede a lot. And I'm like, am I really going to go for this Brighton? You know who has him that I'm actually surprised? I don't know if he's watching today. Is Wahala. Wahala actually has that guy. And he has had it for a few weeks. The first time I saw that guy, I was like, this Wahala, what are you doing? How did you get this guy? Who? I have a feeling
Funny
somebody.
thing, I had him early in the season.
Oh, yeah, when he first came in. But then you sold him, right? Because their defense is not
Yeah,
that good. Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, this Wahala, man. Are you sure somebody's not giving you tips? Because how you get this guy? And when I saw the guy in midfield, I was like, okay, fair enough. This guy is actually so that's one good person as well to actually keep and think about what as well. Um, I think there are also some other guys in Crystal Palace that you can look at. There's there are some cheaper priced ones like Richards. A lot of people have Richards. He's a nice, I think 4.5, 4.6 defender. If you're only looking for a defender to be like your fourth defender on the bench, right? So that's not a bad option as well. Cucurella for me is too expensive. 6 point something. It doesn't take set piece. I'm not thrilled about that. I could live without someone that doesn't take set piece for 6.1, unless if you are like such a mad set piece tag threat in the box. Then yeah, I could go there with someone like Gabriel. But Cucurella, it's not as if he's providing assist every week, so I'm kind of like I can allow that one. But I didn't put James up here, but Habib James Chalobah. I mean, is it worth it to go point three higher for James? He even plays in midfield as well. Well, DM.
I mean, yeah, the extra threat is there, but the thing with James is not playing like consecutive games too. So,
Yeah,
he's still being managed. So even with the upside of him being advanced, so the minute restriction too is a big thing to consider. So if you
yeah,
go Chalobah, it's pretty fine.
yeah. Okay, there you go. I would say if you are going with James, make sure you have like a stack defense or you have another
Exactly,
defender on the
yeah.
bench that
Adequate
can come
backup.
in. Exactly, that can come in. You can't just go James and think James is the guy that is getting you points. So like something I used to
yeah,
say, like every week I have my defender one that's going to give me my most points, defender two, defender three, right? So James is like, if James is your defender one that is supposed to get you your most points, you have to make sure your defender on the bench is actually really good, or your defender two, your defender three is really good as well, right? So those are
Mm-hmm.
the targets. And then if we go to midfield, now midfield again, straight up, I'm not looking at moves. I didn't put up any differential targets like that. I went for the guys that are getting points because at this point, at this time in the season, best to just go for guys that are doing it. And with these five free transfers that you get as well, get guys that are doing it because we've seen enough of teams lately, so we know how good teams are at this point. Foden 8.5 right now. Actually, no, Foden is actually 8.6 right now, and he's going to rise again. So if you haven't bought him, at this point and you're planning to buy him, you need to actually start making that move soon. Last four games, 5 goals and 1 assist. His fixtures moving forward: Crystal Palace away, West Ham at home, and Nottingham Forest away. Next up is Bruno. I'm actually really considering Bruno this week. I was thinking of Dango before, but he only has one game, so I don't want to do a one transfer in and then take him out again. But I mean, if you have 5 free transfers and your team is actually already really good and you like your team, it's actually a move you can make that might give you an advantage right there. So Bruno, last 4 game weeks, 2 goals and 3 assists. His next three rather, sorry. Bournemouth at home. I think he gets some good points there. But Aston Villa away, that could be difficult. Newcastle at home, those two other games could be very difficult for him. Um,
Yeah.
Final one is KDH. Now KDH is a nice what's it called? What's that word I'm trying to look for? It's a
Enabler.
nice enabler. Is a nice enabler. You put someone like KDH in your team, 5.1 million. He's not really good to, he's a nice guy that starts every game week. And once in a while, when he has an easy game week, you can just throw him in there like I did against Nottingham Forest. I've had him I think since I played my wild card, I've had him, and I've just been like, I haven't actually really had chances to play him. But this game week that just passed, I'm so happy I got him for his best points. Because if I didn't have him for this game week, or if he was on my bench, I'd have been really pissed off. I think I got his jammy points like 2 game weeks ago, but this time I was like, yeah, let me just play him. So 3 goals and 1 assist in his last 4 game weeks, which is actually mad. His next 3 fixtures are hard. Chelsea away, that's a hard game. Arsenal at home and then Burnley away. The Arsenal at home game is actually the kind of game that I feel like maybe he can get something. Even Chelsea away, with the form he's in, he probably gets something. I did notice that he has stopped taking set piece, which is not alarming, but like I guess it is what it is. James Garner is the one that takes it now. But looking at these guys, I know you said you made some other changes, Happy. Which other midfielders did you bring in?
Oh, I brought in KDH Foden and Saka was the last one.
There you go. So you literally brought in 2 of the 3. But you have
Yeah.
Mbuemo. So when Mbuemo goes, where are you going to upgrade to? Or are you going to go down?
That I'm not sure. I haven't thought that far. Because, funny enough, as we were recording, I got a crazy thought that just came to my head, and I had to take a minus even after 5 transfers.
Go on, go on. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Because last week I did rubbish. I forgot what I sold. I sold one about Happy Barnes. This brother doesn't even start the Premier League because I was thinking I think he scored 2 goals or so, and I thought okay maybe he would keep his starting shirt.
Yeah.
And then only for him to start yesterday in the Champions League game, which is almost certain. Elanga likely starts.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I'm thinking Harry Wilson though, like or Fulham,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like
I'm
it.
he's
thinking,
high up. He's high up on my radar.
Do you know who I actually
mm-hmm,
wanted before I found out I was going to AFCON too? Chukwueze.
so,
I actually really like Chukwueze as well. But then these two is
exactly, yeah,
good on AFCON. So I like that bit. I don't know if it's worth a -4, but I like it. I like it because they are played. Fulham is playing Burnley away next game.
Hmm.
If it was Burnley at home, I think I'll be much more open to. I'll think it's actually more of a better move. But I like that move. I like the move. I don't know if I'll take a minus for it, but it's not bad. I was gonna say with Newcastle, it looks like Gordon is actually getting form back. He's actually
yeah.
beginning to get some form back
And
against.
he's on penalties.
He's up exactly. He's on peds against. Who did they play yesterday?
Bayer Leverkusen.
Against Leverkusen, he got a goal and an assist. He's on peds, so I like that as well for him. So he's one that actually I think I talked about him a few weeks ago, and I was thinking of buying him, but I went away because his form did not improve. But now that his form is improving, it's looking like he's getting some nice game time. Like he's solidified his starter status as a
Yeah,
Newcastle left winger. I think you can start looking at Barnes and say maybe Barnes can do one. But this week, are you planning to play Barnes this week, Habi?
yeah. Thing is, because I just looked at his minutes, so it's like the Burnley game might have been rest. Because
No.
before Burnley, he had 65 minutes against Everton. Sorry,
Yeah,
against Spurs, 70 against Everton, 84 against City, 76 against Brentford.
yeah.
So I might hold up on that Wilson move. They'll probably do Mbelmo to Wilson next week because he
Okay.
still has like 2 really good fixtures after.
There you go. Fair enough.
So
Right. Shola on Bruno. Bruno went up by 1, obviously because he went off against Wolves, who are actually a really bad team anyway. But I know I think I've asked you at least 3 times this season. Bruno, should we get him? He's the top scoring midfielder right now.
he is.
I think he
He
is.
is. Yeah, he actually.
After he
Man,
went up against Wolves.
what the shit about Bruno is, even though he plays like I'm not a fan of where he plays,
Mm-hmm.
but then again, when you watch Bruno, which is one of the things that actually annoys me about him, is that deep position he's supposed to be playing, he's always vacating it. That guy is never in position.
He's just somewhere else. He's doing his own
He's
thing.
just all over the place. So maybe
Said you'll be
for
fine
FPL
though.
reasons, for FPL purposes, that might actually be good because
Yeah.
sometimes he pops up in areas you want him to pop up in.
Yep. Yeah.
So even though he starts the game as a 6, he's never there.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like, bro, like I feel like Casemiro is just there on the zone every game.
Okay. Fair enough. At this point, I'm leaning towards Bobo. I'm leaning towards Bruno. I do have
Yeah.
Saka as well. And Habib, you said you brought in Saka. I actually think Saka is actually a good captain for this week. And I think a lot of people are going to captain Saka. He did play Champions League football,
He came
but
off the bench.
sorry?
He came off the bench
Oh, sorry, he came off the bench. I think he played
Is
like what?
Trossard fit?
15.
like 20 minutes.
No, Trossard is not fit. Yes, Trossard is another really good option from Arsenal. If you are really thinking
Someone
of
that,
it,
yeah,
he
he's
was not
definitely
fit.
someone I was looking at, but I just wanted to
Yeah,
know what his fitness was like.
He's not. He's well, Champions League. He was fit enough to play some minutes, but we don't know whether he's going to be fit enough to start against Wolves. But that Wolves is a good Arsenal Wolves is a good game to target as well. That's why I would say Saka is good. Other guys in midfield, like I already said, Chukwueze, Dago, they kind of like reduce the options that you get because these guys are all going to AFCON. But again, you have 5 free transfers. If your midfield is set already and your team is set, you don't have any other problems. You can go to these guys, get these guys in, and once they are done, they've gone to AFCON, take them back out, and be on your merry way. So right now, Shola, are you making any midfield changes this week?
So I'm considering Everton played Chelsea, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
You see, because the thing about Shade is that I don't want to sell him and then bring him back next week.
yeah.
You
That
get,
doesn't really.
because they play Wolves next. So I have a dilemma on to sell on when. So do I sell Njai? Because if I have to sell someone, it'll be one of Njai or Mbemo since they're going for AFCON anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's more likely that I'm going to sell Njai to bring on Wilson,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
then I'll probably do Calafiori for probably Hincapi. Just do a straight swap.
Okay.
Because I can't go without having an Arsenal player for this Wolves game. Like that game's
Yeah.
gonna be like 4 or 5-0.
Man, that's what we're hoping for at this point. Because Wolves were atrocious against United. They've been bad recently.
Bruh.
They've been so bad recently. And Arsenal
Bro,
rotated.
that game was like it's like we were taking candy from a baby.
I think their manager said something to that respect, where he said to them,
Yeah, he said it was like better get. I forgot what he said. He said we made it too
It
easy,
sounds
like
like watching
kids or
kids
something.
play. Yeah.
Like
yeah,
watching kids play. Yeah,
one thing about all these teams though is that once they collect like 3 or 4, the next game they're always over gingered to show that they've learned something. But I would feel that way if maybe they were playing more. If we were going to to Wolves home ground, I think that's Molyneux, right? If we were going to
Yep.
Molyneux,
yeah.
maybe they will form Shakara. But this is they are coming to London. I can see even if Arsenal don't like go full gear in this one, they could probably get like maybe 3-0 against them. As you can see,
Mark my words. You are scoring at least 2 set pieces minimum. That
but
game
not
is
bad
ending
for
nothing less than 4-0. Just book it now.
Rice was rested for this Champions League, so at least you know that Rice is going to be gingered for this game. So we'll see what happens with that game. But I actually think Saka is a really good option for this game, especially with the fact that Noni did so well in Champions League. I think Saka wants to say, "Oh, okay, you are bossing your bit, I'll boss my own. Don't worry." He did not be bad last 3 games. I think he has returned every game week in the last 3. I think he got an assist against Villa. He got an assist against. Did he get an assist against Chelsea?
Yes.
He got an assist
Yes.
against Chelsea. And
Yeah.
Brentford, I think he also got an
He
assist against.
scored.
He
He
scored.
scored
against
against
Brentford.
Brentford.
So there you go. So he's starting to rack up some points, but he's very expensive. He's like 9.9. And there are other options in Arsenal.
10.2.
He's 10.2.
Oh, sorry. I see 9.9 because I bought him like weeks ago. I bought him
Yeah,
like
Saka's price is the reason why I'm not going there.
yeah, it's very expensive. It's very expensive. And Arsenal kind of share the goals a lot. So if you don't already have him, going there now is like, okay, this is a bit pricey. All right, so these are midfielders that I'll get. We already also mentioned some differential picks like Fulham picks, even Dago as well. Like I said, if you have the option and if you have the transfers and everything like that. Now we'll move on to the next one. Here we go to cheap forward targets. Now I did go for the expensive forward targets here because I feel like at this point you can just go 2 forwards this season and back yourself with midfielders because forwards are not really doing anything. You can go Ekitike, but Liverpool are not that great. You have to go Gyökeres because that one is injured. He's not even balling FPL wise. You probably don't
Didn't
want.
he play yesterday?
He played now. He didn't do anything. Like 60 minutes, just had a few
Just
chances,
cardio.
nothing, just few chances, and that was it.
Just
Merino,
cardio. Basically.
a little bit of cardio, a little bit of shot on target.
Just cardio. This one is a little bit.
A little bit of shot on target there. Other strikers, Mateta, oh God, Mateta is frustrated at 8 point something. Bowen, funny enough, Bowen is like the third highest goal scoring striker in the game. 7.5. He can,
Really?
yeah, that's what Bowen is.
My days.
Well, maybe he's not.
How?
No, check it. Might not be third. Maybe he's like he scored this last game week. Did
Yeah,
you
he
not?
scored. He scored last game week. I know, but
Yeah, but I've
like,
had Bowen and it's frustrating.
dude,
I'm
I
not
had
gonna
Boy for like 5 weeks, and this guy,
lie.
the only thing he gave me was DefCon.
At least in the first forward with Defcon, yeah, Bowen is
There you go. So
the third
I'm
highest
not
goal
even.
scoring forward.
I'm not even. I don't want to go
Points
there.
rather.
I don't want to go there anymore. So the strip forwards I have on the screen right now is I have Wilson. In his last four, he has 2 goals and 1 assist, which is not bad. Even though 2 of those goals came 4 games ago against Bournemouth.
And they came in,
But
yeah, they came in one game. Yeah,
yeah, so you have to be calm there. But it does start for them, and it's not that bad. Second option is Raul Jimenez, 6.2. Fixtures, he has Burnley away. The reason why he's up here is because of his fixtures. He has Burnley away, Nottingham Forest at home, West Ham away. I like the fixtures as well. I already have Daddy Welbeck, and Welbeck is all right. I'm tired of this forward, so I think from now on I'm just going to be switching Welbeck and what's his name, Kate and Dewsbury Hall for this. For example, for this game week, Welbeck faces Liverpool away, right? So for this game week, I'm okay with playing Welbeck against Liverpool because Liverpool's defense is bad. But if Dewsbury Hall has a good game, I'll switch it to Dewsbury Hall. So I'll just keep doing that back and forth until I decide to change my forward. Right now, the last one I have here is Igor Jesus. I think he has only 1 goal in his last 4, which is not great, but he does have 13 shots and 13 in the box. It looks like he likes to waste chances, but with not that Forest, not we don't know what's going on with what's his name Wood. A few weeks ago, it was the thing was that Wood is going to be back in like a week or two. Now it just says unknown dates, right? So one of the reasons why I follow Wood at the moment is that Wood, I have Wood on like one of those draft leagues, so I'm still
Oh,
keeping him hoping that he will come back because of Sean Dyke, but at this point, I'm just like, yeah, this guy doesn't look like coming back. And if he doesn't come back, that means that Igor Jesus, 5.8 million, looks like he'll be getting the starts. I think he takes pens as well, even though Gibbs White is the one that takes most of the pens anyway. But I think he has taken 1 or 2 pens, so maybe he takes 1 or 2. So of all these cheap forwards, are you guys interested in any of these guys, or which other cheap forwards are you looking at? Oh, by the way, I didn't mention Thiago.
Igor Thiago,
Thiago's
yeah.
7 now. Thiago is not even a cheap forward anymore. Thiago is 7 now. So there you go. So what do you guys think? Which other forwards are you guys looking at?
that's honestly, I'm
Mm,
not looking at any.
that's pretty much it, yeah.
I'm not looking at any cheap forward. Are you looking at
Yeah,
bringing any other forward, Shola?
nah, I'm not even looking at forwards right now.
Yeah, yeah. The the forwards, it's been such a frustrating topic for me. At this point, I'm just like, yeah, yeah. I mean, this week I made sure I brought in Thiago because of his fixtures, but moving forward, I'm kind of like, yeah, forwards, whatever happens there. Finally, last one. I put up some nice pictures, the 3 fixtures here to target this week: Burnley versus Fulham, Arsenal versus Wolves, Brentford versus Leeds. I think with Haaland playing Crystal Palace this game week, as long as Crystal Palace don't have any injuries tonight, and hopefully they rotate, they are playing an Irish side, so most likely I can imagine them making more than a few changes to their team because it does look like they are flying high in the table. So obviously the Premier League will take priority there. So I'm hoping they do well against City, and if they do well against City, that means more than likely Haaland might not go up. So this is one of those weeks where if you can go against Haaland this week and feel confident that you get something, right? So best fixtures for me: Burnley versus Fulham, Arsenal versus Wolves, Brentford versus Leeds. And I think my captain is going to be from Arsenal versus Wolves, and that'll be Saka, Starboy. What do you guys think? Are there any other fixtures? I know we talked about Man U versus Bournemouth as well. That's not bad. But do you guys have any other fixtures that you're targeting this week?
No,
Yeah.
nope. Those are probably those are the best 3.
Those are the
I don't
best
have any
three.
other one I don't have any other ones that I'm targeting. To be fair,
Yeah. So Shola, you don't have Saka. So is your captain going to remain Haaland for this week?
as of now, yeah. Actually, no. Right now, my captain is Thiago.
Ooh, against Leeds. I like that.
Spicy.
That's nice. And
Yeah, man.
that's well spiced. That's actually
Uh,
well spiced. That's well that's actually well spiced because Leeds got Leeds got I'm sorry, Leeds beat Chelsea 3-1, but their defense
mhm.
is actually not good at all.
Yep.
They concede a lot. I mean, who did
Especially
they
away from home.
Yeah, especially there you go. I think the games they beat, the games they came back in Leeds, Liverpool, those were at
And
home, right?
Chelsea, they're both at home. Yep.
Yeah, they were both. I said Leeds, Chelsea and Liverpool. They were both at home. They were home games. Even Man City. Well, actually, Man City was away, but they drank 3 goals in that game. They drank 3 goals in that game. So there's, I would say without a doubt, you know, Thiago against Leeds is a good one. Abby, what about you? Who's your captain right now?
Bukayo Saka.
Bukayo Saka. There you go. So I'm looking at Saka as well. That's well. I think this is probably one of the best weeks to go against Haaland. And that's person that you can go. Bruno is not bad. He has gotten a few fixture. I'm sorry, he has been getting points lately. So it's actually not a bad one to go after. And I think those are pretty much the fixtures that I would say you can target. I'm just gonna have a quick look again just to be sure. But to be honest, that's where I would go to if I was trying to go for a fixture, if I was going to target a fixture this game week, right? So with that being said, is there anything that maybe I've missed? Any players that you guys want to talk about before we call it? Oh, sorry. Let me mention one more midfielder for you guys that you guys might be interested in. Morgan Rogers. What do you guys think about that guy?
Oh yeah, yeah. How
Mm-hmm.
did we forget? He's been quietly getting points recently.
Yeah, yeah, he does have West Ham away, so it's not bad. It's not a bad one, but I think the reason why I'm not so keen on him is because someone like Bruno has more route to points, as in set piece, as in penalties, whereas Morgan Rogers is mostly let's just hope he gets goals, he gets something from open play, that sort of thing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Liverpool, we didn't really talk about any Liverpool options, but we all know why. Though Soboslai is actually doing not too badly, and he did take a pen against Inter Milan. But that was because Isaac. I think that was probably because Isaac was not on the pitch. Isaac has started getting it.
Salah too.
Yeah, Isaac and Salah. Salah is going to have call. He's not played again this for the next few game weeks. Probably not this season anymore because I'm sure when he comes back, they will probably have cozied up a nice transfer for him so that he can move out the way, that sort of thing. So with that
Don't
being
move out the way.
sorry, what is it?
I said, don't move out the way like the guy was on fucking plague or something.
See, I'm not going to talk a lot about Salah. I don't like the way, as in, yeah, I want Liverpool to suffer always, but I don't like the way they treated the guy. I think last you could have found a way to keep him happy, then send him off to AFCON and then figure it out while he's away. Do you get what I mean?
Honestly, this Salah thing, I'm I have mixed reaction on it because it kind of reminds me of the CR7 thing with
Mm-hmm.
Ten Hag,
Oh yeah, I remember that. When
right?
it's
The only criticism I have of Salah really about this is the way he went about it.
yeah,
Yep.
Like the way and the timing, like your team is struggling, and this is when like first of all, you do this when your team is struggling, and then second of all, like you don't like this is something that can be handled internally. But I personally feel like there's more to this because
yeah,
people are saying that it's because he got benched for 3 games, and I personally don't think that's the
no,
case
no, no, no.
because for the fact that he said that he had a relationship with the manager and now there's no relationship with the manager. That's what stuck out to me. That like, okay, I think there's something more
Yeah,
that we don't know, and he's
mhm,
just like sick of it.
yeah. Whenever all these things happen, it's because because it has not been handled well internally. That's why.
Hmm.
If it was handled better internally, even if it was a better conversation with Salah about how he was going to get benched, maybe. But I think it was also the point that like Liverpool are doing badly, and now it feels like like maybe Salah is feeling like, okay, now the team maybe gets a few goals and now they start doing well. It now sort of look like, hey, it's because of him. And he doesn't want to be, he doesn't want to be the guy that, like, he doesn't want to be the lightning rod, the guy that caused everything, I guess. And I always
Yeah,
say like,
now because bro, think about it. Like if you have to think about it, like
hmm,
everybody's underperforming, but like fine,
yeah,
Salah deserves to be dropped. But
mhm.
then you can also empathize with him. Like you have scrubs like Gakpo that are stinking up the place every week, and they play 90 minutes every week.
But you know that Gakpo is one move usually scores, usually enters
Bro,
once in a
the
while.
guy is a scrub. I beg.
You know, you have added what did Slot say about Konate? He's always at the scene of the crime. You know,
Like,
he and
bro,
VVG, they are always at the scene of the crime, to be honest. So it's crazy, but you know what? Hopefully, who mind? Hopefully, I hope they don't sort it out. Let's just keep on going on, so that we can keep on trolling them all season. And if they do, we'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. Thank you guys so much for listening. Obviously, there are other guys out there that will probably be doing well. Let us know what you think about it in the comments, and we'll catch you after the game week 16. Right? I think there's no midweek next week, right? Is all we have to wait all the way till the till
Yeah,
there's
20th.
there's Champions League next week, isn't it?
I think it's Carabao Cup.
No, Carabao, not sorry.
Carabao.
I think it's Carabao Cup. Yeah, like quarterfinals.
Yeah, quarterfinals. Yeah.
Oh, true,
Oh yeah,
true,
because
true.
after no, it's not next week. Oh. It's not next week
Are you
midweek.
sure?
Because I thought we faced Everton before we faced Crystal Palace. I thought we faced Everton before. Okay, let me just have a quick look before I log off. Well, there's Conference League next midweek.
Yeah, you know they are a week behind. They started
Okay,
after.
yeah. So there's Conference League, but I don't think there's any game for like Arsenal next midweek. Oh. For like Arsenal Man City, I don't think they have a game next midweek. If I look at it, sorry, just check it. Nah, oh no, our next game is we don't have a game next midweek. So there's like a week rest for most teams that are not in Conference
No,
League.
there is. Chelsea is playing on the 16th against Cardiff. So check properly.
Against Cardiff?
Yes.
Why are you playing Cardiff?
Carabao Cup, bro.
Oh, okay. So maybe they moved some fixtures. Okay, so because what happened? Oh, I get it now. What actually happened was because Palace have Carabao Cup, they moved. Sorry, because Palace have Conference League, they moved our Carabao fixture to next week.
Oh yeah, to 23rd. Just saying
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because of that. So I don't think anybody else is playing midweek next week, but we can always check that later. All right, then. Thank you guys so much if you have for listening so far. Hope you guys have a great game week. Let us know what you think in the comments, and we will catch you on the next one. Goodbye.
Cheers.
Stay lucky,
Peace.
everyone.